When I was on the street on drugs and borderline naked, a Muslim man found me. This Muslim man picked me up off the floor, carried me to his wife bathed me, dressed me, fed me, loved me, and took me somewhere that I could be safe. My son goes to a predominantly Muslim nursery. All of the staff are Muslim. Those women would lay down their life to protect my son. They love him like their own. When he is not well or he's poorly, he is absent, they will ring me throughout the day to check in and just say, oh, how's Ollie today? Is he doing okay? Are you doing okay? When I lost my baby, those women held my hand, stroked my hair, and cried with me on the middle of that nursery floor when I couldn't hold it together anymore. When I couldn't feed my child, and I broke down to a taxi driver because I realised I didn't have the fare because I was late to his nursery, and realised I didn't have the fare. Not only did he take me in his taxi, the very next day, his wife and himself came at the pickup time, waited opposite the road, and presented me with bags of food and clothes and toys, and drove me all the way home with said clothes and food and toys for my son. No hesitation, no questions, no repayment, no talk of religion, just genuine kindness and compassion. I cannot fathom the way the world is right now. I cannot fathom the audacity to say that Muslims are not making our country safe, when it was a Muslim woman that found me after a horrific almost sexual assault, and she held my hand and stroked my hair and wiped my tears and walked me to the train station and sat with me and waited for my train and walked me home, not saying a word. She just held my hand the entire time until I was home safe behind my door. She kissed my forehead, and that was that. When I was in hospital, the kindest nurse I had was a Muslim nurse, and when I injured myself so severely that I required serious immediate hospital attention, she picked me up and ran me to the A&E herself. It's the way the hospital was designed. It's not like it's miles, but it's besides the point. And she stayed beyond her shift for 16 hours to hold my hand because I didn't trust anyone else in that ward, and she stayed with me despite nearly falling asleep in her chair until I was tucked up safely back in my bed. And do you know how I fell asleep? I fell asleep with her stroking my hair and singing me lullabies, and I have never in my life felt so safe or so warm. Muslims are not making this country unsafe. Muslims are wonderful and kind and dignified and compassionate and generous, and they are the pillars of so many communities. In the town that I live in, it is the Muslim community that hand out coats to anyone who needs them, no questions asked. You walk in, you take a coat, you walk out, no question, no judgment. It is the same people that you can walk in and pick up a bag of food off the floor, no question, no judgment. They will not ask anything, they will not say anything, they will simply smile and offer you a warm meal. It is those same people that when I lived in the hostels, every Friday they would appear, fresh fruit. It's incredible quality, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, bottled water, soap, toiletries, clothes, anything you could think of, they provided it for us. And not once did it come with a Quran or an invitation to mosque. It came with kindness, compassion, dignity, love and warmth that some of us had never experienced. My Muslim neighbour in a previous property was the first person to stand between me and the blows raining down on me. He stood there and took everyone while his wife was calling the police and standing in between him and me. In my town, Muslims are the pillar of my community. They feed us, they love us, they care for us, they protect us, they show up for us. They are loud and proud and vocal about how much they love this town and how much they're proud to be here. They take pleasure in supporting the community, even those that go against everything their religion stands for. They are the same people that sit with the prostitutes and the sex workers and the drug addicts and hold their hands and feed them and care for them and love them and show them empathy and compassion that not even our paid services can.